If ASMR makes you feel calm, sleepy, or emotionally grounded, it isn't your imagination. Something real is happening inside your brain. In this video, we're going to slow things down and take a deeper look at what ASMR actually does to your nervous system, why it lowers stress, why it helps some people fall asleep so quickly, and why it can feel more effective than meditation or music for certain people. Most people today live in a constant state of low-level stress. Not panic, not fear, but pressure. Your brain stays alert, your body stays tense, and your mind rarely fully shuts off. Even when nothing is technically wrong, your nervous system often behaves as if something might be. ASMR interrupts this pattern. To understand how ASMR works, you first need to understand how your nervous system works. Your nervous system has two primary modes. The first is the sympathetic nervous system. This is your alert mode. It increases heart rate, tightens muscles, and keeps your attention scanning for problems. This system is designed to protect you. But the problem is, many people stay in this mode far longer than they should. The second mode is the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your calm mode. It slows breathing, relaxes muscles, and allows recovery to happen. Digestion improves, tension releases, and the body begins to repair itself. This is the state your body needs for rest, sleep, and emotional balance. ASMR helps guide the body back toward this state. What's important to understand is that ASMR doesn't force relaxation. It doesn't command the body to calm down. Instead, it removes the signals that keep the body tense in the first place. Slow pacing, predictable sounds, soft volume, and gentle repetition tell the brain that nothing urgent is happening. When urgency disappears, the nervous system naturally lets go. Think about how rare that feeling is. How often does your body actually feel safe enough to fully relax without effort, without control, without distraction? For many people, ASMR creates one of the few moments where their nervous system finally resets. Not because they're distracted, but because they feel safe. This is why ASMR is so effective for stress. Stress isn't just mental. It lives in the body. It shows up in shallow breathing, tight shoulders, clenched jaws, and constant muscle tension. ASMR slows the body first, and then the mind follows. Breathing becomes deeper, muscle tension releases, and mental noise gradually quiets down. Now, let's talk about sleep. Sleep requires more than being tired. It requires your brain to believe that nothing needs its attention. That's difficult in a world filled with notifications, screens, and unfinished thoughts. Even when you lie down at night, your mind may stay alert, replaying conversations, planning tomorrow, or scanning for problems. ASMR helps with sleep because it gives the brain something gentle to focus on without activating alertness. Not stimulation, but rhythm. The steady pace of sound replaces racing thoughts without demanding effort. Instead of fighting your thoughts, ASMR gently occupies them. This is why so many people fall asleep before the video ends. The goal isn't engagement. The goal is safety. ASMR also plays a role in emotional regulation. When ASMR triggers work, the brain releases oxytocin. Oxytocin is associated with comfort, trust, and emotional connection. This can reduce feelings of isolation, anxiety, and emotional tension. For some people, ASMR feels reassuring. Not because of the words, but because of the tone. The nervous system responds to how something feels, not just what is said. This helps explain why ASMR can work when other methods don't. Meditation requires focus. Music can be stimulating. ASMR requires neither. It doesn't ask you to concentrate, and it doesn't overwhelm your senses. It simply creates conditions where calm becomes possible. That's why some people find ASMR more accessible than traditional relaxation techniques. However, ASMR doesn't work for everyone, and that's important to acknowledge. Some brains stay analytical. Some remain alert. Some resist surrendering control. ASMR requires cooperation from the nervous system. It can't be forced, and it can't be reasoned into working. This is why some people feel instant relief, while others feel absolutely nothing at all. So is ASMR a treatment? No, but it is a powerful tool. It allows the nervous system to practice calm, especially in a world that rarely allows it. Used intentionally, ASMR can support rest, sleep, and emotional balance. Now that you understand how ASMR affects stress, sleep, and anxiety, there's one final question left. Why does ASMR work incredibly well for some people and not at all for others? That's exactly what we'll break down in the next video.